a day in Melo's Wig's life. Omo, I had to work on this client's hair. This hair is coming all the way from diaspora, Funny enough, most of my clients are not even in Nigeria safe, because as if almost 99% of my clients traveled out, they relocated. So, but distance is not a barrier. So this day I had to work on this my client's hair, and the first wig cap I took was not funny at all. I didn't like it because it will make me work so much. Like, there will be so much adjustment on this client's head, and I was not ready to make any adjustment on this day because I have so many things I needed to attend to. So this is me testing the cap. The first one I didn't like it, and then I had to check the second one because there are sizes in the market. When you want to get a wig cap, they have medium, they have large, they have extra large. Well, I like to I have different wig cap anyway. I have mesh, I have dome, and there's this particular company I like to use their wig cap, Penguin Boom also. Yeah, their wig cap is really nice because you always see they'll tell you this cap is for medium, for large, for small, and blah blah blah. But I only use that for clients that are ready to pay me well. But this general cap that I have here is, let's say we get everything has how would I say it? The money where you go pay determine the kind of service where you go get. But basically you still get the best services, but it will be based on the budget you have. So those kind of wig caps are for clients that are ready to pay their money. Alright? Usually before I start wigging anybody's hair, I'll first of all release the bundles to know the quantity of the wefts that I'm expecting. So sometimes some will tell you 100 gram, and at the end of the day when you measure it, it's not 200 gram, and if you start wigging without opening all the bundles to see how you work with it, you tend to make mistake. It's either you get to the end of the hair and you have excess, or you get to the end of the hair, before the end of the hair, and you find out that you don't have any hair again. That means you have to start loosening the whole hair again from scratch. I don't get that power. So usually I release all my bundle to know what I'm working with. Like this particular bundle came in four places, and it was too much because I finally had to even still remain some hair for my client. Like when I'm returning the hair, I will have to pack it alongside with what I'm sending to her. So in this business we're very transparent. Don't have time for hanky panky. Whatever services you ask for, that's what you get. And sometimes I like to educate my clients, because sometimes people want what cannot work for them. You understand? So I'll just educate you and say, okay, this is what I think will work. But if you insist on what you want, definitely I'm there. I will get it done for you. As long as you can think it is done. So that's me. But if I feel that it's not going to fit your face or anything, I'll chip in my own idea. And if you insist on what you want, I'll give you what you want. You understand? So that's it. So I'm trying to I'm wefting the client's weave, because this one was too much, and if I do single wefting, it won't be nice. I think I don't know how to break it down for someone who is a starter. Like when you have one strand, like strands of not strand wefts. Okay, for every bundle we call it weft when you are wigging. So you double the wefts to be able to make it easy for you to wig it on the client's hair, because if you do single wefting, there'll be excess bundles remaining for this particular hair. But there's some hair that you don't need to double weft though. Just single weft your thing and be going jejely. But this one was plenty, so I needed to double weft basically. if I put all the videos here, we will not be able to live today. So I had to style this wigs alongside other hairs I was revamping, because this client also sent other hairs for revamping, you get, and she also bought some set of wigs, so I had to work on them. But those other ones I already worked on. I don't think I needed much work, and I didn't have to post it here because the video will be too long. So this is me loosening all the curls, and there's something I like to teach. You know, I think what's in vogue now is layering and styling. So for me, because of my love for heatless curls, I usually use my heatless curl to achieve that, you know. And I'm not want to pretend to tell you that I love to, you know, layer by cutting and all of that. I don't have that time, but I do it for my client that request for that, based on request. Because this is me, I will not spend so much money and come and be cutting my hair. This is me, sharp, but every other person has their own reason. And I want to also put this out there that people will do layering and styling and expect it to still be like that for a very long time. My dear sister, it will not stay for a very long time. So therefore, always have your styling tools so that when the curls drop, you recoil and get back your bounce. So for me, I love heatless curls, and they give me what I want. I also do hot curls, but I think I'll train on that to teach you patterns. And if you watch when I was losing this hair, I was loosening the right side forward and the left hand side forward. Very, very, very important. You won't, I always advise that when loosening your curls, don't just lose it anyhow, don't lose it anyhow. It will not, sometimes it won't come out nice. So there are patterns to follow when loosening your that's heatless curls. You take the right hand side forward, the left hand side forward. Very important. So I'm combing out the curls. Also, this wig was the one I was wigging earlier on, the one I told you that was so full. So you can imagine how full this hair is, and the remaining one can't even enter. No matter how I try to force it in, it won't. It will be too full. The hair is extremely full, as you can see in the video. So this was the hair I was working on in the previous video. That's the video before this one I did. Isn't she beautiful? For heatless curls, it takes me 3 to 7 days max, depending on when the clients want to pick their hair up. The longer it stays, the longer lasting it stays, you know. So if you want emergency, I'll use my hot coiler for you. And hot coiler stays, but it doesn't stay compared to heatless curls. So if you want heatless curls, then it means that you have to bring your hair earlier before you want to pick up. So 3 to 7 days max so this one I was loosening took me 4 days before I started loosening it. If you've watched to this point, please do like, subscribe, share, and please, I'm appealing to you guys. I'm begging you guys because I need to grow. I need to do better. I need to show you guys what I have. So please encourage me so that I'm able to, you know, bring these things out there for you guys to see what I do. Then for those that have questions, you can ask me because I'm a hair merchant. I sell hairs, I revamp wigs, I do pre-order, I also make ventilations, anything concerning hair. That's why I call myself hair merchant. Anything hair, I got you covered, you know. So I'll be putting my number up on the screen, so if you want to reach me, you reach me on the number on the screen. And my IG page is Wig by Nello. There's no S. So but I'm known as Nello Wigs. My friends and customers know me as Nello Wigs, but on IG is Wig by Nello. My IG page is not interesting, but I'm trying to work on my social media platform, so I'll be doing better. I pray so. So This is me putting myself out there to tell you guys that I got you covered. Anything that has to do with your hair, Melowigs got you. Thank you so much for supporting me, and thank you so much for sharing me up and gingering me, because without you guys I won't be here. Trust me, I won't be here. Thank you so much. This particular one, I want to pay a bit attention to it. If you watch, I was loosening the pattern all back, so it means the left hand side will go back, the right hand side will go back. These are just techniques to achieving let's say there's this English word that's being used, I'm trying to remember it, like the frame, the face frame, it's balanced. Like you don't have this one going flipping up this other side and this one flipping up the other side. Like you have equal flip. So if it's flipping forward, the left hand side is flipping forward. I don't know how to explain. So this one is going, everything is going backwards. The right hand side is going backwards, and then the left hand side is going backwards, because I want the front to just be on the side of the face, not in front. So I don't know how to explain it, but I hope you understand, Sha. So in case you have your curls done by your whoever is styling your hair, and you don't want the curls dropped yet, and it comes to you without dropping, like they use pin to hold it, you can loosen the curls differently the way you want to do it. Don't arrange your curls scattered, or like, I don't know, Sha, but that's how me I style my hair, because I just like things being uniformed, you know. So you can see that the calls are not coming forward. So that's the reason, that's the purpose for knowing how to the patterns of losing your coils. So if you want it to cover your eyes, you bring the hairs forward. If you want it not to cover your eyes, you want it to just sit well on your face, you loosen backwards. So this particular one, I just wanted to show you guys that heatless coils, no matter how you comb it out, if you want to formulate any kind of coils afterwards, you can formulate. Like heatless coils is really sweet, especially if you're using the right product. You know, you can see me using my hand to, you know, to coil the hair back. So that's to tell you the miracle that comes with heatless coils. I'm not saying that hot coils don't do this, but I'm not just a fan of it, you know. But that doesn't mean that I don't know how to do hot coils. I think on one of my videos I'm going to, you know, post that so that you guys see that I'm also good with that. But heatless coils are in fact something else for me. I love heatless coils. They give me what I want. I can play around with it, I can loosen it, do any style that I want to do with heatless coils, you know. They give you just what you want compared to hot coils. When you are using hot coils, you want a pattern, and that pattern is what it gives you. If you comb it anyhow, if you lose your coils, you know. So I don't have that energy for, you know, hot coils. But if your client says, oh, I want hot coils, I even have pictures of hot coils I've done that are really really amazing, really beautiful, you know. But if you ask me the ones I like to do more, I'll tell you heatless coils. Now we come to the final hair that I'm listening for today. I hope I didn't bore you, you know. So this is the last one for today. So this is, you know, when you're even listening to the call, sometimes they don't look fine, but you know, styling, you style it with your hot comb and they sit pretty, you know. There are also different ways to, you know, style this wig. Like if you notice, some of the curls I didn't release any of them, only the front part I released for them to become flat. So you can, if you have this tiny straightener, there's this tiny straightener, you can flatten the curls. Okay, I think I'll do that style. I'll find time, I'll do something like that. So I'll show you how to make your curls look not too full, the way it's looking like on like after releasing the curls, how full it looks. That's the idea, to give the fuller look. But if you want it to look flatter, there's another way to, you know, after using your coils to coil, then use your straightener to, you know, straighten some parts to make it flat. You can see one of the reasons why I said heatless coils is the best and long lasting. I'm even using a tiny comb to comb and the coils are still intact. So heatless coils, especially if you're using good product, because it's not just coiling the hair, there are things you apply on the hair. And please don't use too much product to coil your hair, because the coils will drop. So the lighter the product, the better the coils are. So no matter how you brush this hair, trust me, the coils will still bounce back. Now the work will they do. to loosen this curls so you guys see how firm the curls are intact. If I still want to coil it to give me that curls, to still go back to the normal, to the initial curls, but I want it loosened because this wig in particular is up for sale. So if you're interested, just let me know. So I wanted to sell this wig out, so I had to comb out the curls. So anyhow, if I want to put it back in shape, I will still put it back in shape. We have officially come to the end of this video. Thank you for staying tuned to the end. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you.